Good morning, Modern Steaders.
Good morning.
It is the first real snowstorm of the season. We've gotten a few small, like 2 or 3 inch snowstorms, but I think we got about 6 inches or a little bit more of snow overnight. So this is going to be our first time plowing up to the off-grid house.
And we have some solar panels to clean off.
Yes.
We have a bunch of different stuff that we need to get done.
We got to get the road open so we can get up there, get the solar panels cleaned off so we can collect a little bit of the sun that's out today and put that in our batteries. I do love having the sidewalk. The plan is to have a roof extended out over the door, and that'll keep this grate from filling up with snow later on. We'll get to that at some point.
A lot of people keep asking us how we're going to keep the solar panels cleaned off. That's one of the reasons that it's at a 40-degree angle. And we had this snowstorm, probably 6 to 8 inches, and 2/3 of it is off. So that is awesome. And then we're just going to do a little cleanup. And also they're bifacial, so when we get a bunch of snow, we should be able to get the sun glare off of that, also charging the solar panels. I'm not sure this is going to work, but I'm going to give it a try because that would be awesome, but we also have a snow broom.
Trying to get some of that sun.
Well, that worked a little bit, but it's not fast enough and it's not getting everything. So we have the snow broom. We're also going to get an extension so we can get way up. But for right now, this will do. This makes me feel really short.
You look really short next to it. There it goes. I was gonna say, I bet you once you get a lot of it started, it'll just go on its own. All you're doing really is loosening it, and then it.
Yeah.
Imagine if you come out one morning and there's like a foot of snow, gonna knock you on your butt.
Yeah.
Yep. cleaning off those solar panels went a lot quicker than we thought it would. It literally took about 5 minutes, so that's a good thing. Now we can get cleaning up the driveway. It's always fun to do the first plow and see how everything works out. Trying to lay this out so it'll be easy to plow and keep all of our snow down this way. Then we can push it across the other side of the road into our pasture, and that way we don't have all the snow banks on this side by the house. It'll just make it easier come springtime. The first few times plowing is always fun. The ground was completely frozen the other day. Well, now that we got the snow on it, it's kind of weird. Sometimes the snow defrosts the ground. We don't know why, but there's a few mud holes and that keeps catching the plow, so that always makes it interesting. It'll be nice once the ground freezes up solid. Well, we have some deliveries coming today, and the first one was scheduled for 8 a.m. to noon to show up, and they're actually here before time. That never happens with deliveries today. I was not expecting it. I haven't even finished my morning cup of coffee yet. The goats probably aren't going to be happy because their milking schedule is going to be off. That's probably good. Good thing we got the new 𝑇YM tractor here. It's gonna be coming in handy today. 100 pounds.
Well, he got the front up, so I don't understand why I won't come up.
All right. Yeah.
So, come back with it a little bit,
Yep.
right? Put the lift gate back down. Then I'll bring the lift gate up,
Yep.
pull it on the
Pull it
lift
up.
gate, we'll come down together, and then you should
Just
probably
pull.
be able to drag it.
Yeah. Perfect. Well, we got that offloaded. It's always nice when deliveries show up, but I was surprised they were here this early.
Very early.
I need to go finish my cup of coffee. We're
Get it
gonna
done.
put this in the workshop. I'm gonna finish my coffee, and then we'll put the other pallet in the workshop. Animals aren't gonna be excited. We got them all off schedule, woke them up, and now they're gonna have to wait. Well, I'm glad your new tractor showed up, babe. That
Right?
T25 is gonna come in handy. I know our other little tractor wouldn't have been able to do that.
No, and I would have been like, oh. I mean, I kind of felt like that already, but it did good.
This other pallet is not too heavy for it. It's just too long. So all that weight being way out in front, I needed the assistance of the lift gate. We got to bring that in, and I'll pick it up from the center, and I think that tractor will pick it up just fine. So that tractor will lift up to 1,400 pounds, and I believe that pallet you said weighed 800.
It's almost 900.
No, almost 900, so it should be able to do it. We'll find out after we finish our coffee. A little bit of coffee later, and we're back out here ready to take care of the animals. Hopefully they're not too mad at us.
A little off schedule, and they are very scheduled, so they might be a little bit tooty this morning.
They probably will be. But we're out here now. That was the first out of 3 deliveries today. That delivery is our kitchen cabinets. Yep, the cabinets. They're all come unassembled, and we are gonna build them, and then we'll assemble it. We'll put it all together at the tiny house. But we got the kitchen cabinets really early because we've been trying to stay ahead of the game and trying to order everything, so when we need it, it's here. And Gina found a really good Black Friday sale, so we ordered those on Black Friday.
We did, and they shipped super fast.
They've only been ordered for a few weeks. Black Friday, a month.
Yeah, it's been 4 or 6 weeks, I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's been fast compared to everything else. Like, because we're like, we'll order it, we'll get it, and we know we're probably not going to be ready for it, but we didn't realize that we can this soon, but that's great. We have them. We're going to go through and make sure everything's all set with them, so we have time to do that if there isn't. And so when it's time, we have them here.
Right. We ordered our windows back in August, and those are getting delivered today too. These we only ordered 4 weeks ago, and we already got them. So it seems like some of the supply chain is getting back to where it needs to be. So I'm just glad the deliveries are starting to show up.
There is a couple pieces that we ordered that were on back order, and they should come sometime in.
That's right.
So we don't have everything, but we said just get it to us now instead of them holding on to it. So we do have a couple pieces that we'll be getting a little bit later. We probably still won't be ready for it yet.
Right now, with everything going on, I'd rather get everything early, and we are very blessed and lucky. We have a heated workshop, so we're able to store everything in here and keep it out of the weather and heated. Come on in, chickens. They're all still hiding inside. I guess we got a few over there too. So that delivery came almost an hour earlier than the early side of the delivery, which is fine. Come on in, Hope. The driver actually said he was been sitting at the rest stop for an hour because he didn't want to get here too early. So he was early, but not as early as he could have been.
You get your treat? You ate it all up? Good job. Put that, you know, oh.
We just got confirmation that the other 2 deliveries are out, and they'll probably both be showing up around the same time. I'm ready though. This time I got my coffee. I'm gonna try to get the second batch of cabinets in the workshop before the other deliveries show up. loving this new TYM T25 tractor. This thing is a beast. It's not very big. It's compact, and yet it picked up that 900-pound pallet without a problem. The specs say it'll go to almost 1,400 pounds. It's like 1,380. And I believe it. Sounds to me like I hear a truck coming down the road. Yep. I bet you this is for us. I think that is the perfect homestead sized tractor. That can do about all of your needs right there on a homestead. It's not huge. We have 8 acres where we are right now. And the 494 tractor that we have is too big for this property. It's perfect for our big acreage property. But that T25 is perfect for this. It's nice, small, compact. You can get in and around things. It's got plenty of power to unload and pick up stuff. Put a mower on it. It's got a 3-point hitch for the back with a PTO. It's got a mid PTO. Got the cab with heat. That's awesome. I'm not quite sure which delivery this is yet. So this one is going to be our door into the greenhouse. We ordered this, I think 2 weeks ago, and we're already getting this door. So it's kind of crazy how some of the stuff that we just ordered is coming in, and some of the items that we ordered back in August are just showing up today too. All right, well that is 2 out of the 3 deliveries. We ended up going with a 6-foot wide French door for the greenhouse, full windows, so that way we can get good sunlight in. We went with a French door versus a sliding door because the French door, if we need to, we can actually open up both sides. With a sliding glass door, you can only open up one side. So this side will always be our entrance, and then if we need to unlatch this side, which is there, and on the bottom, we can open that up. And we'll have a 6-foot wide opening to get in to the greenhouse. So that's gonna be nice. We had that delivered here because we need to paint it to match the front door and the garage door and the windows. So we'll have to paint this before we install it. So we have one more delivery that we're waiting for, and that should be here any minute because I was told they'd already left quite a while ago. So we finally got our windows in. It's only been a few months.
Only a couple days.
So we have the 3 for downstairs, the 1 for the shower. These are our 2 egress windows for the upstairs bedrooms. And then these are the 3 awning windows that are gonna go upstairs above the stairs. And then we have 1 window. We need to figure out if we got that one right or not. It's been such a long time since we ordered these windows. Originally ordered that one for the powerhouse, but I don't remember if that's what we ended up framing it in for or not.
We're thinking not. We're thinking that that's not how we framed it in. Don't even remember ordering that one, but it makes sense because it was awning and we were, anyway. Yeah. So that we might be not putting that window in right now.
Right, so we might have to reorder a window. They're custom ordered, so we'll have to save that one, and we can use it when we build a house or another building. But we'll measure tomorrow and see. If the rough opening fits that window, we're gonna put it in. But it's been so long, I don't think that's what we did though.
But I remember we were not originally gonna be putting in one in the powerhouse. Then we decided we wanted to in case the batteries needed to have some breathing area. So we decided, yes, we were going to. So that's why we have that window, but we don't think that we framed it right, and we don't think that one will look right. We'll see what will happen.
We'll have to see, but then I also remember, I don't know, we'll check tomorrow. That might fit, it might not. I need to run out to Home Depot and pick up some plywood so we can get it primed and painted and put it in our bathroom for our utility closet, so then we can have a place to mount all of our heating components that we're gonna need to go from the inside out to our outdoor boiler, and for our well pump stuff that's going to be inside the house so we can have well water up and running. So now we need to get our outdoor wood boiler going, and in order to get our outdoor wood boiler going, we need to have this wall sheathed so we can mount all of our inside components on that, and also so we can call the well company and have them hook up our well pump so we can have water, because we need about, I think it's a little over 200 gallons worth of water to fill the outdoor wood boiler so it'll work properly. So there's a lot of different things you need to have going to get everything up and running. First, we need to have the spray foam done so we could get the solar in. Two things with the spray foam. The spray foam, we needed that wall finished so we could put the plywood sheathing up so we can mount all of our solar, but also so it helped keep the building warmer. We need to keep the building above 32 degrees for all of the solar components. And we also need to keep it above 32 degrees so we can have our water. And then we need to have the solar so we can get our outdoor wood boiler going. And we need to have water so we can get the outdoor wood boiler going, if that makes sense. So we have a lot of pieces we're still trying to juggle right now so we can get a lot of the main infrastructure up on the property. So right now we need to take a ride to Home Depot. All right, let's run inside and get what we need. That's it.
Oh, that's it?
Thank you, though.
You're welcome.
Well, that was quick, but I can't say painless because a sheet of that plywood has gone up $17 since we first started building the tiny house. And that was maybe 2 months ago. So 17 bucks a sheet. Whew, that's pretty steep.
White and red potatoes. I add a little bit of my broth, which I just made in my Instant Pot earlier. And now this is a half a cup of broth, and I have 2 tablespoons of flour in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in there now and just stir it, mix it all in. And then I'm going to add more broth in there, and hopefully this will help thicken it. If not, I'll go back and thicken it some more. About 6 cups of broth here, so it might be a lot for the little bit of flour I just added, but we will see.
Well, it was one of those nights when we forgot to hit the record button while we were eating dinner. What I can say is it was delicious. I love this time of the year because it's perfect for soups and stews. One of my favorite meals. Well, it feels good to have all of the deliveries here knowing that we have everything we're going to need for different phases of the build, or some of the things we're going to need for different phases of the build, I should say. With all of the shipping delays and production delays, it is nice to have everything, or some of the things here, so when we go to do it, we know it'll be ready. Thanks for coming along on our homesteading journey. You guys are a huge blessing to us in our homestead. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, share it, it really helps. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, and we'll see you right back here in the next video. Bye. You gonna say bye to him, figure out? All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.